Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Orlando Blau Jr., but you may call me Lando. And I want to say first off, thank you guys so much for checking out my skits. I really do appreciate it. I originally was gonna have like a season finale episode. Unfortunately, due to time and other whatnots, I was not able to get to it. I know. I should be ashamed of myself. I feel terrible for what I've done. No, I don't. Screw you. I'm taking a break on these videos for now, and the reason being is because there's a Renaissance Fair that, if some of you know, I work it. I've been working this Bristol Renaissance Fair since 2006. I don't miss a year of it. I love it. I adore it. And it's eating up a lot of my time, unfortunately. So I have no other choice but to realize, okay, well, when this is over, when this dies down, then I can be able to get back into the swing of things. I've got videos that I really want to do, and I haven't run out of ideas. I have ideas, but for now, I figured, why don't I, due to the lack thereof, make some reaction commentary videos? Yeah. It's a good idea. Smart thinking, boy. You're a smart man. My first full skit is the one where I, Orlando, am talking to 3 mysterious people, and I'm asking them for their help. I think you guys know how it is. So I am gonna show you and tell you exactly what I went through and what I did in the process of it. That way you get an idea, like, how did this work? How did it happen? And maybe even catch on a few things that maybe you didn't notice along the way. So that's what I'm gonna give you, that's what I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna check out this video as we speak. I'm gonna pop in my handy dandy headphones. Yes, these are headphones, folks. You may not know about this, kids, but back in the day, we had cords and we used to attach them onto our device, and we were happy. Or just cheap. I'll get some Bluetooth phones when I make a priority in making it happen. I can barely hear a thing out of what's going on. If any sound's being traveled, I have no clue. If a cat is being murdered by a dog, I won't know. If an alien is molesting a little child, I will not know. And if my dick is being pulled out, well, I'll definitely know that, because that's hurt, that's pain. I don't really need to hear that. So with that said, let's get this started, shall we? Here we go. Okay, here's the deal. I feel like I'm at the end of my rope. I'm a little scared, yet I know for a fact that I can do better with my channel. I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but I do know that I can't do it without the help and support of those outside myself. Which is why I'm here to talk to you and ask, will you help me? Okay, when I did that skit, that whole speech, I remember telling that to a friend, and he looked at me and said, dude, you sound like you're on drugs. That whole skit just sounds like you're on drugs, that one bit. And it's like, oh, I guess that's what it was, wasn't it? Anyway, on we are. On we go. You must be desperate. Actually, I am. You guys are all that I have. Let me see if I got this straight, Orlando Blau Jr. You may call me Lando. We've only been in 2 of your videos. Yeah. Wait, 2? You've been in 2 videos? And now seeing... Okay, Red Guy. I filmed him, I think he was the 3rd person I filmed. And I didn't know exactly what I was going to make out of him. I wasn't sure if he was going to be a calm, relaxed guy, which is what I originally wanted him to be. But I realized, you know what? I can make him angry. Here's what happened. Something personal occurred while I was trying to film on this day, and so I was pissed off. Something happened off the filming, off screen, something personal, and I was just miffed. I was just not in a very good mood. And I realized, hey, let me use this pissed off attitude that I'm going through right at the time I'm about to film Red Guy. So at that same time that I was going through that moment, I was just about to film Red, and it was perfect. It was a perfect opportune moment. So that's why Red Guy has a little bit of a hothead attitude, if you can tell. I may try to make him a little bit more of a miffed up, kind of pissed off dude, but I try to make him a little more hot-headed more than anything. So it was perfect. It was a perfect time. A blessing in disguise that I actually was like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm going to use this for Red Guy. This is going to be great. Piece of shit moment. As though your channel isn't quite as hot as you would like it to be, you're asking us to be a part of it. as though this is the way to go? Yes. You might notice, I know I'm stopping, that's what's gonna happen in this skit. If you look closely behind my shoulder, look again as I start playing, there's a light in the background. I was trying to figure out the right lighting. This is the first time I ever done lighting really, you know, the best that I could. And it just wasn't the perfect lighting effect. It was just what it was, and I learned to improve in that over time. Once you learn like where the lighting should be, how the lighting should be done, you get a better idea of where what needs to be, sort of speak. I'm babbling, let's continue. I know that this channel has potential, but I also admit that I haven't done the things that could truly make it amazing. What makes you think this is gonna work, writing us into the fray? Fireballs and lightning are raining from the sky! Really? Let me continue. I like Glory Hammer. That's okay. I can sing a little better than that, at least so I think. I don't think I'm a great singer, but that was horrible singing. That was me. I didn't warm up my voice, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. That, and I'm also singing while there were, you know, family still in the house. I'm like, this is just go with it. Just do it. Make it happen. So that part, and by the way, the band, yeah, Glory Hammer. It's a metal band from the UK, from Scotland originally. The singer's from Sweden, but I like the band. It was a really cool song. That song was called The Unicorn Invasion of Dundee. Yeah, you heard me. The Unicorn Invasion of Dundee. Look it up. That's the first song I ever heard from that band. I've been hooked on them since for the past 3 years. I don't know if this is gonna work. But what I do know is what I can and cannot do. And what I've done in the past hasn't worked at all. Look, I'm quite
also sorry about
the qualified
screens in the
with
background.
more experience than us that can do a lot better than what we could do.
Well, it was cold that
to
winter.
be honest, you're not the first group I reached out to. Look, I'm asking you, figuratively speaking, on bended knee. That was the only take that I got right. Figuratively speaking, I screwed that part up every other time. I said literally speaking on bended knee. I wasn't on bended knee literally. Figuratively speaking, I was on bended knee. I did like 4 takes, and the first take was the best one. I went, shit, I guess I'm going with it. Will you help me? You asked a group of... Those amiibos belong to my wife's son. He collects amiibos like crazy. He's still collecting them. Of amiibos before us? Actually, I first asked a group of Funko Pops, then amiibos, then a registered sex offender, and then finally you guys. Damn! We didn't even get the bronze medal. That was my edgy approach. A registered sex offender. Whatever. Okay, so clearly we weren't your first, not even your second, nor your third. A registered sex offender! Can we just cut to the chase? Okay, look, I know you need us, but I don't even know as to what it even is, so please, could you clarify? Sir? One thing you also don't know is that I look at my lines in front of a computer, a little laptop, like the one I have here, and I just look at it like they're cue cards in a sense, but they're not cue cards because I know if I do cue cards, you'll know I'm looking at it. So I have to remember the lines, especially lines that big, to make sure, okay, I'm looking at said person, therefore I can't be looking at the screen, because if I look at the screen, you'll know. You may have even spotted a couple times where I may have actually looked at the screen or looked at my lines. Certainly. I was hoping that we could get together and do some sketches. What's wrong with that? It's nothing personal, all right? It's a horrible idea. This dude can't even sketch. You may not have noticed that the laughing also kind of screwed up. I kind of just went from one laugh to another. I think that was an improper edit if you guys caught that part. Listen to it again when I go, wow, there's something that just jumps. And that was an improper editing, but I'm sure you guys were okay with that. That's worth the shit. Hey, I'm not that bad. Please, we asked you to draw a stick figure. You wrote the number 86 and gave it 5 legs. And you promised you wouldn't say anything about it. And you promised not to do it again. Wait, hold on. No. Okay, that one was, yeah, I made that joke up with a friend. You'll understand what I'm talking about in just a second.
No, that's not what I meant. What I mean by a sketch, I'm referring to a script, where you read it and then you act it out, that type of thing.
Do you mean a skit?
Well, yeah, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh. Really? Okay. There's sketch and then there's skit. The whole joke about the number 86 gave it 5 legs. When I told my friend that I was gonna do a skit, I said sketch. He's an artist, so he thought I was referring to drawings. Like, I'm gonna draw? Like, can you draw? And went, no, I'm talking about talking form, to one person to another. And they said, that's a skit. Oh. So sometimes you'll watch videos on YouTube where they say comedy sketch, but really it's a skit. And when you tell an artist, I'm assuming if you tell an artist who does a lot of drawings and whatnot that you're going to do a sketch, they think you're going to refer to drawing. But when you tell them a skit, then they know exactly what you're saying. And that's exactly what I do. They're skits. They're not sketches. They're skits. So this part was really nice to actually add into the skit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, you are amazing.
We'll make it happen.
Thank you so much. Listen, this is gonna be amazing. You have no idea. But if
you may also notice the computer. Can you see the computer?
I do have a suggestion.
Even my eyes are kind of down.
Well, the shirts. They need to go.
Dog barking. That's a dog outside.
Nothing. It's just that, well, I mean, yours has a hole in it, and
yeah, I never sewed that back on.
Didn't you have a Dragon Ball Z shirt before?
Misplaced.
Gotcha.
Okay, the Dragon Ball Z misplaced shirt. When I was starting to film, I couldn't find that shirt. Couldn't find it for the life of me. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I looked at it for maybe, I don't know, 5, 10, 30 minutes looking for this shirt, never found it. And so I added into the script because I'm like, what am I going to do with it? What can I do? So before I got all the clothes together, I myself, Lando, realized, well, what am I going to do? So I said, okay, I will say that it was misplaced. So that's what I added into the script. So it worked out, at least the way I see it. And sure enough, after the video was over a couple days later, guess what I found? My Dragon Ball Z shirt. How convenient. Which also, might I add, that when I said he was only in 2 videos, Red Guy, technically Blue Guy was, if you add the Dragon Ball Z shirt, he was in a couple of videos. He was in a cameo bit where I reviewed Doctor Strange, as well as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 a second time. He's in those. So technically speaking, Blue Guy has been in more than 2 than Red Guy, to say the least. Pre other skits.
It's not that it's a bad thing, it's just, I just want to keep it solid, to avoid any false promotion. That's all.
That's the reason I took it out.
We could have matching caps too. You could call us Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
And I just thought that I got to take advantage of that. They're Red Guy, Blue Guy, Green Guy. Come on.
No.
So solid color shirts, right?
Yep. That's all and nothing more than that.
Well, if that's the case,
I'm in. So am I.
Why not? You sure you don't want to do the matching
caps?
No. Okay. Sorry.
So, it's a deal? It's a deal.
All right.
Hell yeah. Let's bring it in. Huh? Okay, it's a good idea. I mean, it's not.
Well, I wanted to try to do. I didn't know how exactly I was going to do that part, so I kept it as such. The only way it would actually work is if I actually had several people to do this with the matching colors, skin, hands, and my wife's son has pale skin, so that wouldn't work, and our friend has pale skin as well. So the only person that would have been able to do it is my wife, but she has really small hands, so yeah, it would just look like, what the hell? The pigmentation, your small ass hands. Ooh, you guys got some weird ass hands, people. So yeah, why don't we stick with no?
Bad idea.
Thing,
it's just intention, but that's complicated. You know what I mean?
It's not the right time.
It's
not the
right
moment.
Maybe that's intention, right? Good intentions, just like blood.
Yeah.
Either way, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for believing.
You notice that I'm looking at the camera as my way of saying thank you,
I hope I
the
don't
viewers.
Am I to assume more content to come? I think I can promise you on that. And as always, rock on. Rock on.
Rock on. Rock on. I think it was a cheesy bit, but still.
Registered sex offender.
All right. And of course, you see the way I ended the video. But overall, I was really thankful that a lot of you checked out that video. It means a lot. It means a lot to that you guys checked it out, and it means that I'm really doing a pretty decent job. I hope to get more subscribers. I hope that you guys check out more, and I hope you guys subscribe to my videos. I will make more in the future, but for now, I figured, why don't I just do some commentary until I get back on track. Once the Ren Fair is over, I'll get things going. I've got videos that I want to do. I've got stuff that makes you want to laugh, and I've got some other ideas that I have as well. But for now, skit videos. I even want to do, are you guys interested in some inspirational videos? That's something that's also in my mind. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I know it's not the best of videos, but it's still a video nonetheless. So thank you for watching. More content to come, I promise you on that. And as always, rock on. I have not said that since I started these skits.